Oh, hey guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? So today I go to work, do my job, phone vibrates, cause somebody was on my property. It was a delivery guy, and I'm like, I have no packages coming in. Why do I have a package coming in? What the hell could be coming in at this time? Friggin' cat just steps in front of me and I kicked her. So like, all right, let's see what the heck this is. Finally get off work, come home, and there's a package at my door, wrapped in Canadapost wrapping. So it's been opened and then resealed, probably inspected. I get in the house and unpack it and went, oh my God, she did it. What did she do? Stay tuned to find out. You're probably gonna stay tuned anyway because you wanna find out. So back in, I wanna say, back in October, late September. Okay, actually this goes further back than that. Back in like 1999, your boy was in college, second year in college, taking computer programming systems analyst. What does that mean? I was nerding it up hardcore, learning Visual Basic, Java programming, SQL database nonsense, all sorts of bullshit. Visual Basic for applications, writing code in Word and Excel and PowerPoint, making Clippy, the virtual assistant, say things it shouldn't, all that fun stuff. During the day, I was in class. At night, however, I worked at the college on the help desk. Basically, if you were a student and you had a problem with your laptop, you could bring it to me. I'd take a look and fix it. Hardware stuff, we didn't really touch because, you bought your computer from a local store, either like Neil's Communications, Computer Warehouse. We had computer stores, mom and pop computer stores back in the day. They all died the moment Future Shop showed up. Nobody can keep up with the prices there. And Staples kind of killed them off first because Staples was here first. So when the big box stores showed up, mom and pops pretty much shut down. So if you had a problem with your laptop and it was hardware related, you went back and got it fixed. If it was software related, you didn't want to go anywhere near those stores because they would ding you. And usually they just reformatted the computer and reinstalled Windows and told you to put your software back on it. Pain in the ass. So that's where I came in. College employed me to basically keep an eye on the computer labs, make sure all the desktops were working, and any software deployments that had to happen. That was my job. Can make sure the printers were full of paper, bullshit work like that. And then when people would come to the door and be like, I have a computer problem, I got to look at it and deem it software or hardware, so on and so forth. So one night I'm working away and this Japanese girl shows up. Barely speaks a lick of English, like English as a second language, probably a third language. Could be a fifth language, I don't know. Very broken English, has a problem with her computer. It was an issue with Office. I ended up fixing it, got it back up and running. And then she comes back the next day and the next day after that and the next day after that. And all of a sudden she's just showing up to hang out. So I made a friend, Japanese foreign exchange student. Name was Numiriko. I just called her Numi, but Numiriko. And so we were just like hanging out and shit. And she's back in Japan now. Like she was just a foreign exchange student for like a year or two. No, she was only here for that year and then she went back. She was there for 2 years, but yeah, she was already 1 year down before I met her. Anyway, so we'd hang out and stuff and chat and while I was working and she'd just come and just chill. So she found me on Instagram, sent me a message and asked if I was the same guy who ran the computer tech thing at Canador. And I'm like, yeah, I ran that. And she's like, do you recognize me? I'm like, no, like right away, I'm thinking this is one of those Instagrams, dude pretending he's a woman trying to like fish you out of your credit card numbers. If you're on Instagram, you probably get them all the time too. So sure enough, I'm like, oh, I check the name and I see the name and I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, didn't I fix your computer like a long freaking time ago? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, how's it going? And she's like, I'm back in Japan. And see, when she was here, she tried a lot of, like we had a store in the college, a convenience store. And you could buy like pop, chips, cigarettes, all that stuff. Just like Mike Smart, except for smaller and more expensive because it was funding a social committee for some, I don't know, what class club, but you could buy all that shit from there and so on and so forth. And she was hooked on the Coffee Crisp and the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So she's like, I got a big favor to ask you. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And she's like, can we do a foreign snack exchange? And I'm like, a foreign snack? Okay. I'm like, what are you getting on here? And she's like, I keep trying to explain to my friend Coffee Crisp, we don't have this in Japan. You send me Canadian snacks, I send you Japanese snacks. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay. Why not? I'm like, so what do you want? She's like, just send me Canadian snacks, whatever you think I might like. I want my friend to try Coffee Crisp and then at least try Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So I went out, of course, you know, Dollarama, frig, holy crap, you can get stuff there dirt cheap, right? Go to the Dollar Tree and you can buy those like 10 packs of like the bite-sized Coffee Crisps, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the peanut butter candy balls, all the different stuff, and like M&M's and Kit Kats and all the different fixins, Aero bars and Mirage bars. And so I ended up loading up a box of just a bunch of stuff. Hickory sticks, ketchup chips, all dressed chips, just diabetes in a box pretty much. Got her address, sent it off. It cost me more to send it than I did pay for the snacks. So today I'm sitting there, I'm at work and my thing goes off. It's a guy delivering a package and I'm like, all my Amazon packages are home. What the hell could this be? So she told me she got the package and she said mine was in the mail, but Canadapost just went through a strike. So things are finally slowly coming back online. We're finally slowly starting to get more mail. You know, I finally got all my hydro bills are finally in. Apparently I overpaid. That's beside the point. I get home from work today and there's a bag sitting at my door. I already opened the Canadapost bag because I was like, what the heck is this? And then I saw the package inside. It's upstairs. I came downstairs to pace for a little bit while I told my little story. Now, this is where the complication's gonna come in, guys. They're Japanese snacks, right? And from what I can see through the bag, the writing is Japanese as well. This is where the problem's gonna lie. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect her to send me anything. I gave her my address. I wasn't expecting anything. I have no idea what she's doing for work, how well off she is. Apparently she's living with a friend in an apartment. So, but this was inside the Canadapost bag and there's like Japanese writing all over it. So I didn't open it yet. I figured, you know what, this can make a fun video. And me, I'm trying to diet right now. It's like the new year. I'm trying not to eat sweets. I forgot about this because this happened like in October. Holy crap, she really tied this thing. Let me open this thing. How do you open this thing? Should tape it shut? I think I'm not shy on sharp pointy things in this room. Okay, yeah, so it's literally, I think she just went to a store and just grabbed a bunch of random stuff because this has a lot of tape on it, but this is just literally a shopping bag with little blue stars on it. And right away as I open it, I don't even know what the heck I'm looking at. I don't even know what the heck this is. I can't even read the nutrition facts on the back, guys. I can't even read the nutrition facts on the back. I don't even know how many carbohydrates are in whatever the heck this is. I'm gonna have to send her this video on Instagram when it goes live. I think these might be peanuts. I don't know. Should I be worried that some of the writing on the ingredients is in red? Like may contain death and I don't know. It's probably fine. This has one hilarious looking character on it. I gotta give it that, but I don't know what this is. This is crazy. What is this, like corn nuggets? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. It's got that same character on the front, just totally like driving a spoon in his face. Cereal bar, I guess, I don't know. Like, look at this. It's another one of those things. It's one of these tube things, and there's a whole whack load of these tube things in here. I don't even know what the heck this is. Like they really put a lot of artwork into their wrappers over in Japan. Over in Japan, they really go all out with the artwork, and like there's tons of these tube things. Like here's a bunch of those tubes, all with that. I don't know if that's a bunny rabbit or a hamster, but there's a ton of it. There's a ton of it. This feels like Pop Rocks. Sounds like Pop Rocks. Could very well be Pop Rocks. Maybe Tic Tacs. Maybe. They're like little square mints, I guess. Could be gum. I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what these tubes are. Because look, same size. And this looks like Sugar Crisp, Orions. Yeah, it says Orions on the top. That's the only thing in here that has any English writing on it. And everything else is in Japanese. I could use Google Translate to probably echo these and figure out what it is. I'm guessing peanuts? I don't know. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. These look like lifesavers. I don't know. I'm still pulling shit out of this bag, guys. Pandoro. That panda looks like he is totally dropping the biggest deuce ever. What are you? Maybe I should eat these before Fight Club because this person looks like they're ready to go to war. Okay, this looks familiar. These kind of look like chocolate covered coffee beans, but unfortunately the mystery lies in the writing. Not quite sure what this is, but it's wrapped like a warhead. Whatever this is, it's really squishy, so cool. Looks like an ice cream cone, pretty solid. Except for the ice cream part on the top is squishy. So it's probably like a wafer cone with like a marshmallow in it. This is squishy, so it's probably a marshmallow tube. They got some weird snacks in Japan, eh? This has the feeling of a jube. So the heck is this, bacon? Huh, I like bacon. What are you? Oh, this is weird packaging. But look what it's like the dude's head. I'm guessing it's a jube. It's squishy like a jube. Oh my God, it's a Pikachu. I have a feeling we used to have a bubble gum back in the day called Double Bubble or something like that. And it used to come, you used to be able to buy them and they're wrapped like this. I bet you this is gum and I don't chew gum. So some sort of a grape in a box wrapped in cellophane. So usually when you wrap something in cellophane, you tend to worry. Once again, no freaking idea. It says hi chew, so I'm guessing also gum. I don't really chew gum, but I guess I'm gonna start chewing gum to see what it's like. Some other individually wrapped candy. She must have just went to a store and just went to town and filled this bag. Whatever's in there, it's loose, so. And the guy on the front looks like he's having a great freaking time. And these look like sweet tarts, just a lot thicker. And that's pretty much everything she sent me. So yeah, she told me she got her package in the mail and now her friend understands what Coffee Crisp is. She's like, can you explain Coffee Crisp to me what it is? Because I'm having a hard time explaining it. And I told her, I'm like, it's just chocolate wafer and like a coffee filler. So you get that taste of coffee, but you really get that taste of chocolate as well as the cracker itself, like the wafer. I'm like, it's really hard to explain. She goes, I know. She goes, my friend, I tried to explain it that it was one of my favorites and that you introduced me to, because I actually introduced, that's my favorite chocolate bar is Coffee Crisp. If you're wondering what's going on with the 3D printer, it's printing off a mount for the VR headset. But no, Coffee Crisp has always been my favorite chocolate bar. I friggin' love Coffee Crisp. My second favorite, it's O. Henry. I love O. Henry. Something about that caramel, peanut, chocolate, just the combo itself is, oh, it's freaking good. It's freaking good. I dig it. Don't even need a shovel to dig it, boys. But yeah, I sent her a bunch of stuff and like her friend was like, oh my God, Coffee Crisp. I'm moving to Canada. That's what she told me. She's like, my friend wants to move to Canada. You want roommate? And I'm like, no. Just because of Coffee Crisp, eh? I'm like, holy. So I'll have to send her Instagram and let her know that I got my care package, and chances are it's set at Canadapost for like, I don't know when she sent it. She told me like mid-November that she got the care package from me and that mine was in the mail. So I'm guessing she sent it mid-November. Canadapost went on strike around that time. So by the time it cleared customs and hit the Canadapost distributor, it probably just sat in limbo in some room until finally the strike was over and they started shuffling the mail around. So now I got some shit to dry. I thought she was just gonna send me like 5 items or something. Like I wasn't expecting a bag full of diabetes. But I guess, you know, revenge is sweet. I sent her a box of diabetes and she sent me a bag of diabetes and oh, frig. But yeah, so should be interesting. I'm gonna try using the Google Translate and see if I can figure out what the heck those things are before I dive in and go, oh yeah, because chances are I'm gonna bite into one of those and it's gonna tastes like friggin' shrimp or something. But there's only the one snack, a couple snacks that actually look savory versus sweet. And like, I kind of mixed it up for her. I gave her like the hickory sticks and the ketchup chips and the all dressed chips and stuff like that. And there was a lot of different variety. Corn chips, but those aren't Canadian. I was trying to keep it more or less the Canadian snacks, not the North American snacks. Because I know that we have a lot of stuff that the US has, but we have stuff that they don't. Like, I think hickory sticks, I'm pretty sure they don't have them in the US. Ketchup chips, I'm pretty sure they don't have those in the US. All dressed, I'm pretty sure they don't have those in the US. I'm pretty sure they have zesty Doritos in the US, but I threw in a bag of those too, because those are like, that's like my favorite corn chip is the zesty Doritos. A lot of people are like, oh, they smell like feet. Well, whatever, they're freaking tasty feet, bud. I can't help it, they're freaking good. All the stuff that I'm not allowed to eat anymore because I gotta get my weight down. I gotta hit 210 pounds by March 15th or otherwise I fail my goal. So I gotta smarten up. Gotta put the fork down and burn the calories, keep myself in a deficit, burn off this fat I accrued from being depressed and stuff. So anyway, guys, so I figured I would share that story with you of back in the day, doing diagnostics at the college, helping people, making friends, foreign exchange student friends. So that's kind of cool that we reconnected and we're chatting and stuff. And I don't know, I figured she'd be married by now and that, like, I don't know how it is in Japan, but yeah, pretty dope. Anyway, guys, so the foreign exchange snackos video, foreign exchange snacks. Foreign snack exchange? Yeah, we can call it that. The foreign snack exchange, because that's pretty much what happened. Canada went to Japan and Japan came to Canada. Oh my goodness. And when I saw the bag and I realized what it was, I was chatting with Joss and Joss is like, oh yeah. She's like, one of the guys at the store subscribes to a Japanese snack box. It's like a mystery box, so every month they send you a box of random Japanese snacks. And she's like, some things are good, but some things watch out. And I'm like, oh great. Oh, great. So it's like either New Me sent me some really delicious stuff or I'm about to get the biggest prank of my life. Luckily, I have a pretty good tolerance for bad tasting things. I can handle pretty much anything except for some stuff. So that makes absolutely no sense, but welcome to my life. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I was gonna if it was like a couple snacks, I was gonna try them on camera, but there's like friggin' 50 snacks in there. There's no way I'm eating 50 snacks in one setting. That's gonna invoke some diarrhea. So on that note, I'm just gonna shut her down here. Thank you for watching the Foreign Snack Exchange. Stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully you enjoy them. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.